Welcome back to Bright. We are now reached the stage where we will listen to the semi-finalists, the startups that will be pitching from the finals of 2020 and 2021. In 2020, we didn't hold the global finals because of the pandemic, but many of our national partners did run a competition. So there were actually a Creative Business Cup taking place in these countries. They found a winner, and of course we should let these startups, give these startups an opportunity to pitch at a global finals. And that's why we're doing 2020 and 2021 at the same time this year. So what has happened before this? So we have partners around the world in some 80 countries. These partners, they promote the creative industries, they help startups in the creative industries to grow by access to investors and markets, etc. And then they also hold the Creative Business Cup, where they put together a jury, promote it, and then have lots of startups apply and compete. In some countries, there are thousands and thousands. In Nigeria, there are over 5,000 startups that compete to be the winner of that country's cup. So it will be 2 hours of intense pitching and of some intense running through these startups. And luckily I have with me Georgios from Greece, one of my dear colleagues, who will be running it with me. I will first present the jury that will be listening in. So luckily I have no responsibility of picking out who will be the ones that will go to the finals. And the finals are tomorrow. We have the finals tomorrow at 2 o'clock CEST. CEST is the Central European Summer Time. That's Copenhagen, Paris, Stockholm, Rome. And that will happen tomorrow from 2 to 4 is when we will select the winner of both years, 2020 and 2021. The jury tomorrow will be a bit different, but today we will have in the jury Sophie Brandy Petersen from Denmark. We will have Ryan Barouche from Lebanon. He's with Build It. That was a top 3 contestant in 2017. We have Renata Brkic from Croatia, the World Business Angel Forum, and also was a contestant in 2016 with Professor Baltasar. We have Manuel José Damasio from Portugal, Universidade Lusofona. As also part of the jury, we have Frederik Hintz Andersen from Denmark, the Royal Danish Academy. Nadja Kote, Germany, New Work in Education. Nadja was also part of our global finals jury in the past. We have Divine Kepi, Africa Education Watch from Ghana. Titus Ngatia from Kenya, Effortless Inside Africa. We have Annette Nørgaard from Vækstfonden in Denmark. Annette has also been part of the jury many times, both the Danish jury and the Global Finals jury. We have Bola Ray, our partner in Ghana, Empire Protocol. Bola Ray is also a long-time jury member. He knows also what we're looking for. Tuija Seipel is a business advisor from Canada. Welcome, Tuija. It's actually in the afternoon, I guess, in Canada. Safa Sharif, a good friend and also a longtime jury member from Bahrain with Massey Holding. And then Jan Stolberg, Silicon Hagen here in Denmark. So these are the jury members that will select both the finalists for 2020 and 2021. Just a few instructions now to the startups. Please mute your microphone unless you are expected to pitch. Please stop sharing your screen. We can actually kick that off, but it's easier if you do it yourself. Once you're done presenting, then just stop sharing your screen. Otherwise, now I will give the word to Georgios, who will run it, and I will just stand by here and make sure that things go smoothly, and I'm sure they will, so I can just relax.
Great. So thank you, Rasmus, and congratulations for qualifying in the semi-finals. It has been a long journey to here, and you have to be proud of yourselves. Yesterday we watched some insightful speeches, so we're expecting the same today, because we're just one step from the finals. The only thing that I want to add is that please respect the 3 minutes timer. Otherwise, I will have to interrupt you, and I don't really enjoy that. So we can start a little far from here with South Korea. It's 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken over there. So CanWorks in South Korea, you can start.
We can see your presentation, but we cannot hear your pitch. We're not counting the minutes yet, but we need to hear you first. Please say something.
Hello, everyone.
Now we can hear you, and now we can see you. So now we're ready.
I'm starting to count. Go on.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jong-Uri. I'm CEO of CanWorks. Our item is a canning solution and reward recycling. COVID-19 has changed many aspects of our lives like never have been before. We watched our friendly neighbor goes out of business and collapse. As always, food and beverage industry changed their business and overcoming a new way. Increased delivery food, but we started seeing other problems. And this is a problem that has been around a long time ago. Our goal is we increase the ratio of recycling of more than 75%. And also we try reduce CO2 level. This is our CanWorks business model. We have 3 different parts. One is a B2B, one is a B2C, and we working with the B2G too. We selling to customer to 2 different machines and aluminum container and PET. This is one of our CanWorks canning machine. This is a micro canning sealer for food and beverage industry. This can make a new revenue, and we can use the marketing, and they can keep safe packaging. This is the easy way canning and food and beverage industry. We can use from cafe or restaurant and microbrewer. This is our CanWorks recycle bin and rewarding system. After using the aluminum can and PET, if you keep put in the recycle bin, we can get rewarding. This we can use as the money. This bin is this robot. They're using vision object computer technology and connected IoT, so we can get the data for rewarding system. So we collected the aluminum can and PET. We can convert the material to easy to recycle process. Since 2018, we worked hard. We have a 317 members, and we selling the machine and restaurant. Since we actually COVID-19 has we give them really good opportunity. We increase our sales and revenue.
Okay, CanWorks. Unfortunately, I have to stop you here because you surpassed the 3 minutes timer.
Okay. This is working on the next future. We're looking for the recycled resources being dumped from dirt garbage. We will reduce waste and social cost. We are working the team as technical engineer and designer.
Thank you very much, CanWorks.
Thank you so much. Actually, first time really hard.
I can maybe say that the jury members have all been able to see the background information submitted by CanWorks, so we do know more about. But thank you, and let's move on. Thank you. Stop sharing screen.
Thank you. Next one, Norway with CosGear.
Please say something so we can hear you.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
My name is Hilda, and I am the CEO and co-founder of CosGear. Over the last decades, a huge trend has emerged within the world of gaming, and that trend is called cosplay. Cosplay is a hobby where people dress up like their favorite characters from gaming, fantasy, and anime. It is an important point for them to make as impressive costumes as possible, and they meet up at huge cosplay conventions to show off these costumes. Now, a lot of you have probably never heard of cosplay, and it is definitely a niche, but it is by no means a small market. There are 130 million cosplayers worldwide. That is so unbelievably many people that if we were to rank cosplay among the world religions, it would be the 5th largest one. And after speaking to a lot of these cosplayers, we have found out that they are amazing crafters and they are so good with fabric and shaping, but cosplayers don't have the technical skills to make costume tech that brings their costume to the next level. Our solution is to deliver game-changing costume tech created with and for cosplayers. Our first product is an electric tail that automatically follows your body movements. Cosplayers can make any covers for it to match any costume. This secure reuse and less waste and caters to cosplayers want to make 5 costumes a year on average. And just 2 weeks ago, we launched a new product, which is electric ears that move based on sound. Also customizable and can be worn with any covers. These products bring a new dimension of creativity and movement to cosplayers' costumes. And we produce all our products locally in Norway. This is both due to sustainability and in order to be close and in control of our production line in this critical starting phase that we are in. We market our products on social media and sell them in our own online shop. Due to Corona, cosplay conventions are closed, but this is a channel for both marketing and sales that we are really excited to try once the world opens up again. We ship our products to our customers with DHL. With an average order value of $151, we have 65% margins. And with just 3 main products in our online shop, we already have 22% recurring customers. And our team consists of 3 engineers and 2 business developers who together have launched 3 products, sold more than 4,000 units to 25 different countries, and have generated more than $400,000 in revenue. Our vision is to become the world's largest brand within cosplay tech. Thank you for listening.
Great, 3 minutes. So we can move up to creative practice from Ukraine.
Hello. So I'm ready to pitch.
Great.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anatoly Popel. I am CEO and founder of Creative Practice and Cases platform. We develop multi-site platform for creative industries. We work for a huge and fast-growing market of creative industries. It's huge in Ukraine, in Europe, and globally. As we know from a series of in-depth interviews with creative businesses, the key needs they all mention is marketing and brand awareness for creative business, sales, and of course, talent acquisition. The problem here is that to maintain your business in creative field, today you have to use a series of different instruments which are expensive and it's hard to maintain them all. So we developed a single platform, a proprietary and fully integrated platform for creative businesses and professionals within which they can educate themselves, they share their news and articles and cases and portfolios, and through which they can sell their service. On this platform, they can develop their own profile, portfolio, share their content, they can learn to enter the market, and they can be presented in our catalog and sell their services. So it's one single platform for everything. The core features are provided for free and we charge for additional features for both businesses and professionals. We have a pretty nice traction, as I believe. Basically, for now, we work only in Ukraine, but in the next year, we going to go for CS market and United Kingdom. We have a really talented team to reach this ambitional goal, and I'm happy. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you to Ukraine. I just want to mention, as you probably have noticed, the order is alphabetical. In other words, we are moving down alphabetically according to the names of the startups, if you're wondering the order. And in Ukraine, we have a great Creative Business Academy and a great collaboration with our national partner there, the House of Europe. Let's move on, Georgios.
So, Georgia and Date Studio.
The Tajam Studio, hello.
Great.
If you see my slides and hear me, I'm ready to start. Okay. Hello, introducing our startup Tajam. Here we are, startup members, Otar Bojorishvili, industrial designer, Lika Janiashvili, management and design, and me, David Bojorishvili, designer and founder of Certap. Let me talk about our current product. For many years, we are working on different materials connected to furniture. At some point, we discovered unique method with which we create prefabricated furniture that does not need any metal fasteners or glues to be assembled. Designs are very durable, long-lasting, comfortable, and of course, eco-friendly. Stool designs became popular within art classes and workshops as well. For example, you can carry our stools anywhere, anytime, even send them via light delivery services. Usually artists carry them during open-air painting classes as well. How we see our future? We have already started our 4-month plan by selling first batch of stools. Also, we actually actively work on children's chair for kindergartens. For 1-year perspective, we are planning to add different materials and versions of furniture and also reach international market. We have already received our first feedbacks after selling first batch of stools. Most of our customers are fully satisfied and enjoy using product. The ability to carry stools anywhere with special bag and also to keep them in comfortable sizes when they don't use them appears to be the most enjoyable things for them. Only first customers were confused because of some of them. It was difficult to assemble stools even though there was instructions drawn on bag. To overcome it, we added QR code which brings them to YouTube instruction video and it appears to work perfectly. Our product seems to be competitive on our market. You see the prices for 10 stools. Our selling price is lower than average stool prices in our market. Also, our advantages mean more than prices for most of our customers. We also noticed that the most part of our cost goes on laser cutting craft, which we are currently ordering from special facilities. We are currently raising funds to purchase our own laser cutter machine, which will reduce our production costs significantly and also allow us to experiment work, produce, and do our work easier and cheaper. Thank you for your attention.
Great, thank you. And we move on to Czech Republic and Face Up.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, but
Yes.
would Georgia please stop sharing the screen?
Yeah, please stop.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Now we do.
Perfect. I'm trying to start the presentation. Yeah, and I'm ready.
Great.
So, hi, my name is Jan, and I would like to introduce you my startup faceup.com. Every day, thousands of kids all around the world don't go to school because of bullying. 64% of students who became victims of bullying never speak out about it. 43% of employees are unhappy and feeling demotivated at work. And every 5th employee quits the job because of an impolite attitude to people at the workplace. Most of these problems can be prevented. It could help enough if students and employees affected by the problem speak up about it before it becomes much worse. Unfortunately, for most victims and witnesses, this is too complicated right now. We have decided to decrease these numbers by creating a platform thanks to which students and staff can deal with these problems. They can communicate anything safely and anonymously with a person in their company or school who can help them. We are currently helping to identify risks and prevent serious problems for 2,000 clients across Europe, the United States, Africa, and Latin America. These include schools, universities, anti-domestic violence centers, anti-corruption organizations, and recently, mainly companies from 50 to 5,000 employees. We operate as a typical SaaS platform. Our B2B clients pay yearly for using our services. The price depends on the version of the platform and number of potential users. We founded the company as three 17-year-old students who had experienced bullying at school before themselves and were afraid to speak up. Nowadays, we have 20 people in the team, clients across the globe, investors, and experts, thanks to whom we can help thousands of children and adults every year. And by the way, as something like interesting fact in the end, I can mention that one of our most satisfied clients is the high school, which the entrepreneur Elon Musk left because of bullying when he was young. Yeah, and that's the end. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. So now we're going to Thailand and quality life.
Hello, hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me try. How do I share my screen? Okay.
It's a green button at the bottom.
Oh, sorry. It's the green button. Okay, share screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Share. Okay, we good? You can see it?
Not yet. Yes, now. So you can present it in full screen.
Let me go to, hang on a second. Slideshow. I have to hit slideshow from beginning. Okay, here you go. Sorry about that. I have some.
No worries.
No worries.
Okay, my name is Ike from Quality Plus Aesthetic International. And as we all know, COVID-19 has changed the way we live. Now, when we go outside, we are so afraid that when we come back home, we will bring back the virus. So our daily life has been changed in a great way. But one thing that doesn't change, we all still have to take a shower at least once a day. So wouldn't it be great if we can clean ourselves from inside out? Basically, not only showering, but also caring. The product that I like to propose is a mixture between Sandtone and Rona. The purified Sandtone has like a strong antibacterial property. It's also able to get rid of the oral biofilm and reduce inflammation of oral ulcer. And Rona Care can kill COVID virus as well as antibacterial. So the purified Sandtone, basically when you shower, using our shower filter, you can get rid of acne on your back and on your body. You can use it to mouthwash and you can use it to wash your hair. Basically, you can clean from head to toe. Our purified Sandtone had won Gold Prize Award at the Silicon Valley in California, USA. And the Rona Care, like I mentioned before, it can kill coronavirus as well as influenza, and also along with other viruses. This is the research. It showed that the Rona can kill coronavirus. So it's a shower filter that looks like this. You can easily install it to any shower or any faucet. You can use it to, for the tap water, to wash your hand, wash your face, clean from head to toe, even wash your mouth. It's very easy to install. Antibacterial, antiviral, antioxidant, and anti-acne. The way we can grow our business, we can sell it to every household or the hospital, hotel, even restaurants, or even, can be used on the airplane. We have a team of 3, Mr. Asada, who is the CEO, myself, I'm the Chief Research Officer, and Mr. Sompon, who is the Creative Director. We like to bring everyone closer together. When you come home from work or from outside after taking shower, we want you to feel confident to get close to the one you love. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now you can stop sharing your screen so we can move to the next, which is Estonia with Reichel.
Yeah,
I already stopped sharing the screen?
Yes,
Okay,
correctly.
perfect.
alrighty. Okay, should be working now.
Yes.
Glad to be here. So I'm Carl from Team Reichel, and we are focusing on sustainable packaging and e-commerce. So plastic can be a very good material in some industries, but definitely not in packaging, since 90% of this ends up in landfill or nature after single use. At the same time, e-commerce is growing fast, but will radically change because plastic packaging will be banned by law soon, at least in Europe. And currently, we don't have many great alternatives yet. So we believe that we created one. We will substitute plastic bubble wrap with our patented compostable wooden fabric. It's beautiful, flexible, and protective, but will also be an affordable alternative to bubble wrap. So since plastic will ban, then main competitors are other biodegradable options. Here's a table to illustrate the competitors, such as wood wool, sheep wool, carton, and bioplastic. So in short, Reichel is compostable. It's similar priced as bubble wrap. We have efficient material use and low energy production, which I will tell you more closely about now. So one of its main advantages is its spring structure, which with what we can give our raw material 15 to 20 times more volume. So basically we're selling air like bubble wrap. Therefore, we can offer what is important in the logistics, which is low cost packaging in large quantities. And about the products as well. So as we are in the creative industry or creative cup, then we can see it's also very appealing and looks great. We have 3 types of products currently. On the left hand, we have fabric like bubble wrap. We have filling springs in the middle and bags on the right for trinkets and bottles and such. And we also have over 30 pilots in pipeline currently, including resellers, various e-commerce companies, even some tech companies. So a lot of positive feedback who has seen the product from the clients. And in our team, we have both engineers, we have wood technologists, we have business people. I'm working myself with green startups for years now and have both business and industrial ecology background. And so far, with half a year, we've filed in 4 patents. We've gone through different business accelerators and gotten non-equity funding. And we're also currently working together with universities for the product line development. And in July, we want to start with piloting with clients. And in autumn, we aim to take in investments for larger production line. So why we are here is that we want to expand our network, we want to get some feedback, and we are also aiming for the price so we can finish our IP strategy and for a little bit of a machinery cost. So thanks a lot for this opportunity. Wish all the best for the other awesome teams around the world. And yeah, good luck. Glad to be here.
Aita, thank you, Karel. And I also want to say Aita and thank you to Creative Estonia for always being a great partner for the Creative Business Network and running most of our European contacts. So it's really great to have you in. And now we're moving on, I think, to Poland. Also a great partner in the city of Lublin.
With Rendero.
Hi guys, I'm Piotr, and I'm here to tell you about Rendero, solution that enables filmmakers, graphic designers, and animators to create their content fully in the cloud that is already gaining customers all around the globe. But let me first start with, some would say, unrelated topic. Here is John. John is a gardening enthusiast, and imagine now that John needs to dig something in his garden. Would you say that just to do that, John needs to buy a whole big excavator? Of course not. So why is it that there are many creative individuals that are in this exact spot? That there are people When they want to do something, they've got no other option but to buy specialized equipment. Those people are creatives in film, graphic design, and animation. Those guys still have no other option but to buy powerful, specialized computers, software, and a lot of storage just to be able to do their job. I've experienced this problem on my own. I'm a filmmaker. I did things such as primetime shows for Discovery Channel and Canal Plus, and during years of my work, I found out that this problem is common to every creative in the industry. Right now, this kind of creative individuals can either buy those powerful but stationary computers, or they can trade some of this power for mobility by buying those heavy laptops. And unfortunately, they can't perform their work comfortably on their personal devices. Those just lack the necessary power. But all of that changes with Rendero. In Rendero, we have imagined a different world, a world where creatives are never again limited by the tools they own. With Rendero, creatives can do all of their editing, designs, and animations through our platform. They gain access to their favorite software when using our cloud computers in desktop as a service model. They can share their projects and collaborate with their teammates thanks to our cloud storage. They can also use a bunch of additional features through the platform and access Rendero from any personal device. Such as tablets, smartphones, laptops. And all of this is done in a pay-as-you-go model, so they pay only when they actively use us. On top of that, our solution is also friendly to the environment. Thanks to Rendero, our users are not producing unnecessary electronic waste, and the data centers we use run on green energy. But let's talk some numbers. Total addressable market for this solution was estimated on $26 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow in the following years. So as you can see, there's money to be made here. We have launched a public beta version of our platform in October 2020, and since then we are growing more than 40% of compound monthly growth rate in terms of customer acquisition and revenue, generating traffic mostly from the US, UK, and Germany. To sum up, our mission is simple. It is to enable creatives to just focus on the creative process without being limited by their hardware or burdened by the technical aspects ever again, no matter who they are or where they are. If you're an investor who wants to help us along the way, then let's have a chat. Thanks.
Thank you a lot. And now we can move with Sweden and Safari Seat.
Can Sweden just say something so we know that the microphone is through?
Yes.
And then stop sharing your screen.
Can you
please.
see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay.
Great.
So, 750,000 people in Kenya and 15 million in Africa are mobility impaired. And 90% of them are too poor to afford a wheelchair, so they live confined in poverty and social exclusion. Without a wheelchair, children cannot go to school and adults cannot work and provide for their family. TAI exists to break the loop of disability, poverty, and social exclusion. And this is why we have developed Safari Seat, the all-terrain, low-cost wheelchair freeing people from the confinement of disability. Safari Seat is a revolutionary wheelchair. Just to mention some of its features, an innovative suspension system allows wheels to lift independently, so there is no tipping in roughest ground. Gear hand pedals allow users to move with minimum effort, even uphill, and puncture-proof tires allow driving in rural areas without any inconvenience. Safari Seat has been developed in collaboration with its users in our workshop in Kenya, where it's now manufactured with simple and locally available material like bicycle parts. It complies with WHO standards, it's protected by a patent, and its price ranges between $300 and $450, which is still 1/10 of comparable performance wheelchairs. So far, we have delivered 130 Safari Seat in 2020, and in Q1 2021, we have already sold and committed to 100. The portfolio is growing. Safari Card is added in 2021, upgrading Safari Seat to a working station, and in 2022, we bring on the market the child version of Safari Seat. But having a wonderful product is not enough when you want to change the life of the poorest. So let me explain how our business model is changing the life of people earning less than $8 a day. We reach the poorest by selling to donors and CSR programs, and by licensing the manufacturing and distribution of Safari Seat to organizations which share our goals. Then we offer the purchase of Safari Seat within microcredit and insurance coverage schemes in collaboration with microfinance institutions and insurances. Moreover, we sell development projects revolving around the provision of Safari Seat to institutional donors. Another pillar of the business model is operating through a network of local workshops, which allows last-mile delivery and training, very important for the users, and cheap and fast scale-up, very important for us. Moreover, as the mechanic of Safari Seat is all made of bicycle part, maintenance can be performed by users and repairing by any bike workshop, which means minimum downtime and local servicing. Last but not least, TAI is the organization producing and distributing Safari Seat. I am the CEO. I have an MBA from INSEAD and experience in Africa and in startups. Ken, our COO, has a bachelor from Mombasa University. Kara and Gianna are the designers behind Safari Seat. Kara is a PhD researcher in assistive mobility in the University of Liverpool, and Gianna is a professional designer and video maker. And if you want to have fun and look to what Safari Seat can do, just go on our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now we are going to Nigeria and the lighting arts.
So Nigeria, please say something so we can hear that you're through, and also share your screen.
Hello.
Would you
Good
share
morning.
your screen?
I'm trying to do that right now.
Yes.
Excellent. Right now we have the pleasure of still looking at Sweden.
I think there's a problem with my, but I'm trying to.
Yes, now we can see.
Now we can see your screen, yes.
Oh, you can see my slides?
We can see the slides and we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Coming.
I think this is the Zoom icon actually. Yeah. So probably in the bottom.
I think
of
there's a problem
screen.
with my document, but I'll go on and use.
Yes, now. Okay. Now we can see it.
You're doing fine. We can see your presentation and we can hear you. And I think
I know
we're
we're
ready
hot
for
scared
you.
of. Okay, thank you so much. I go right now.
Great.
I know everyone is scared and afraid of Corona, and that is why we are taking this particular meeting online as a virtual one. But do you know that unclean drinking water has killed more Nigerians than Corona in itself? It is almost impossible to survive a day without drinking water, seeing that 2.2 billion people in the world, 3 persons globally, do not have access to clean drinking water. Please meet Ms. Folashade. She is one of the 85 million Nigerians who still lack access to clean drinking water. It said that 75% of sicknesses treated in the Nigerian hospital today are water-related. Contaminated drinking water is also estimated to have caused 785,000 diarrhea deaths each year. The World Health Organization predicted that by the year 2035, as a result of open defecation, lack of sanitation and hygiene practices, all our water will be contaminated with physics, no longer be safe for drinking. How many more people are going to die? My name is Obanjesu Francis. I am the founder of the Lightning Arts. We manufacture high-quality pottery wares, with Aquamarks being our flagship product. A point-of-use water purifies the power of porous ceramics and collegial silver to filter microbes. Any water, every water filtered, whether it's been gotten from river, pond, flood, lake, and odor, smell, taste, and color. It makes it safe enough for even a day-old child.
I'm sorry, we really have a bad connection.
So I am going to ask... which is clean water and sanitation. We started about 19 months ago.
Can you hold? Can you hold for a second? Sorry, the presentation is... We're losing some of your presentation. And I wonder, I'm going to ask my team here, don't we have the presentation here? Would we be able to share the presentation? we will repeat your presentation at the end. Sorry, I think you should have a fair chance to present and not let technology come in your way. So if Travely from Denmark is ready, I would like to move to Travely from Denmark and then go back to Nigeria after Denmark and Latvia. I hope you're okay with that. I think it gives you a more fair chance to present your idea than right now. So I encourage my team here in Copenhagen to find the presentation, so they will run the presentation for you, and the only thing you have to do is use your bandwidth to talk, to speak, okay? But I do wonder if, so we'll get back to you after Denmark and Latvia, but first we're going with Travely from Denmark. Are you ready, Denmark?
Yes, of course. Hi.
Excellent, hi.
I just share my screen. And turn my video back on. Okay.
Great.
Yes. Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Beata, and I'm the founder and CEO of TripFull, which was previously called Travely. And TripFull is a travel app for women. We at TripFull believe in a world where women can travel together safely and freely, and this is the world that we are trying to reach with our app. So it all started back in the end of 2018 when I was in Malaysia. I was doing my internship and I really wanted to travel around, but I didn't really want to go alone. I was looking for female travel buddies, but I was having such a hard time to find anyone because I tried different travel buddy apps and all the messages that I was getting was from men, and it was rather, hi honey, how are you doing? Do you want to go out for a drink with me? Do you want to date me? And so on. You get the picture. So I got a little frustrated with that. I uninstalled the apps, I went to travel alone, and during my trips, I met many women who had the same problem, and that's how TripFull was born. So on the app, what we are developing, you can, by the way, see the first version, which was our minimum viable product, and we are releasing a new version very, very soon. But essentially, women can come into the app and then they can add their trip details, and then we'll show them a list of ladies that they can hang out with, or they can travel together. That's the essence. And of course, we'll do much more later on. You might think that there are already some travel buddy apps, and that is true, but we are going to become a female travel super app, meaning that we'll have both safety features and social features, tips, itineraries, and we'll also make sure by having verified profiles that everyone is who they claim to be. We are targeting female travelers between 18 to 35 mainly, or to begin with, and they are traveling, our ideal target market is traveling from Europe to Asia, Latin America, and Africa, because those are the destinations that are deemed dangerous. When it comes to Europeans traveling to Asia, 8 million women travel every year, every normal year. And 67 million women travel around the world every year with a market potential of 125 billion. I know that right now during COVID, these numbers are not valid, but there's going to be a huge travel boom followed by COVID, and that's what we'll serve the wave. We'll make money different ways. We'll have premium features, which is already validated with our users, affiliates, and ads in our app. And what we have done so far, we got a grant of 250,000 Danish kroner. We got 400 plus users with no marketing budget whatsoever on our minimum viable product. We were shortlisted for an award called Initiative of the Year by Nordic Women in Tech. We're currently enrolled in Founder Institute, and we also had some articles about us. And this is our team. I have a master's in business. Our CMO has a master's in tourism and marketing, also our own company. And the rest of us are also, the rest of the team is also educated in their areas and super experienced and very nice. And yeah, essentially we want to help women travel and help us help women travel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. TripFull is the right name. I said the wrong one before. So TripFull from Denmark, we just heard. Thank you. Tak. We will now go to Latvia and Wingo Deposit. Watch out for Latvia. So Latvia, would you please say something so we can hear you that you're in while you're ready to share your screen? You can sing the Latvian
now
national
I'm
anthem.
muted. I'm fine. I will do that.
We can hear you
All right.
laugh. That's good.
Great.
That's a good start.
All right, so hello, ladies and gentlemen, curious and creative ones. My name is Vismans, and I'm co-founder of Wingo Deposit from Latvia. There is a question to every one of you, rhetorical one. In which kind of world do you want to live, like in the picture on the left or in the picture on the right? And I'm asking it because the total waste generated will increase by 70% by 2050, while existing deposit return systems collects only 6% of all packaging. With this kind of approach, we will never achieve EU Green Deal goals, we will achieve nothing. And that's because existing systems and solutions are outdated. They collect only limited type and perfect shaped packaging. They're reading barcodes and in the end they're producing new type of waste like paper receipts. But that's not acceptable for 21st century because the 70% of all collectors are Gen Z and millennials, yet nothing is made to match their needs. So we tried to do our best.
Okay, here's the problem. The total waste generated in the world will increase by 70% in the next 30 years. But current deposit systems don't serve all of our recycling needs. They can only collect a small portion of waste, such as beverage packaging. Wingo Deposit takes the next step and thinks beyond the plastic bottle. Wingo is a deposit machine with computer recognition and artificial neural network technologies. In other words, a bin with brains. The camera and AI system recognizes even flattened and damaged bottles. Wingo is able to adapt to new types of packaging. The payback system is digital and transparent. You can use your phone or store's loyalty card. Wingo's additional gamification elements make recycling more accessible and fun for all generations. Wingo Deposit has gained international recognition and is changing the way we think about our planet's future. Wingo, a bin with brains.
There have no been better time than now to introduce the world with new deposit systems, because everybody understands that we cannot fight with the environment with the waste as it's now. But what we have done in 18 months, it's more. So we built 4 prototypes and we are ready for production phase for all over the world. We made waste from unsexy to sexy through gamification principles and tokenomics. And so we are still building and developing solutions for today's and for the next generations. That's our main goal. But how we did do that? Because we have a great team with a background in waste management industries, ITC, AI, for example, IAM, and engineering. So in the end, I would like to encourage you to, by respecting ourselves at the beginning, we need to respect our planet Earth. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Wingo Deposit from Latvia. And as you could all see, there were no problems with the connection and the broadband going from Latvia. So now we're going back to Nigeria. And first of all, I would like to say thank you to my team because you have acted very agile and resolute on finding a solution for Nigeria. So let's just hear if you are back online in Nigeria. Please say something so we can hear you. Please sing the Nigerian national anthem for us. You're there, great. So now the only thing you have to do now is to say loud and clear, next slide please, or just next, but say it loudly and someone from my team will then change your slide. So you only have to speak, you don't have to share your screen.
Okay. Let me know when it's all set so that I can go.
It's set, you can go.
You can start?
Can I go right now?
Yes.
Okay. Next slide. We are all scared of Corona. It has kept us all locked down for 5 months, maybe more. But do you know that unclean drinking water has taken the lives of many Nigerians more than Corona itself? It is almost impossible to survive a day without drinking water. Yet the World Health Organization 2019 stated that 2.2 billion people in the world still lack access to clean drinking water. It means 1 in every 3 people globally do not have access to clean drinking.
Next, or?
Next slide, please. Next. Yes, next slide. Please meet Ms. Folashade. She is one of the 85 million Nigerians who still lack access to clean drinking water. Next slide. Next slide, please. According to UNICEF 2018, 75% of sicknesses treated in the Nigerian hospital today are water-related. Those sicknesses go on and on to lead to thousands upon thousands of avoidable deaths. Contaminated drinking water is also estimated to have caused 785,000 diarrhea deaths each year. The World Health Organization also predicted that by the year 2013, as a result of open defecation and lack, that most of our running water will no longer be safe for drinking. Next slide. I am Obanijesu Francis. I am the founder of Lightning Art. We manufacture high-quality pottery wares, with Aquamax being our flagship product. Aquamax is a point of use water purification system to filter microbes and other contaminants from drinking water. Next slide. This product filters water from any source into 99.9% free of germs, odor, smell, and taste. It makes every water filter safe enough for even a day-old child. It filters microbes and other contaminants from drinking water. It is good health and well-being. Next slide. This is how it works. Sawdust and clay are sieved into tiny particles that are then mixed up and molded into a pot-shaped vessel. At this temperature, sawdust burns off, creating pores between the walls of the pot that allows only clean water to seep through. Those pots are then impregnated with colloidal silver, which has the ability to kill germs on contact. And that is why your door handles and your spoons are coated with silver. We started about 19 months ago, and we have sold 901 units. We have reached over 2,500 people, and we have generated a revenue of over $14,000. We have impacted local youth, and we have reduced significantly child mortality rate and waterborne epidemics in our immediate environment. Next slide. With just $20,000, we'll break even in the second quarter of the second year. We'll get ourselves some mold, get ourselves automated aluminum mold that would help us improve our production, reduce waste, and make our products ready, available, and affordable to 73 million Nigerians who live on less than $2 a day. We are partnering with local community influence and extension agents who have sold this much. We look forward to partnering with US8. We are a team of 8 with 4 majors: ceramic art, ceramic technology. They have Temidayo Salako as our business analyst. We believe everyone has to clean, safe drinking water. Please join us to create a community where every life matters and everyone counts. Thank you.
And thank you to Francis and to the Lightning Arts and to Nigeria. And I want to make a shout out also to our partner there, the Enterprise Development Center at the Pan-Atlantic University. We're really happy that we are collaborating with you and seeing so many interesting and fantastic startups from Nigeria. So this concludes all the semi-finalists from 2020.